All right, let's see if everything's gonna. So I finally got it fixed. I don't know why, but today it always show. For a while, this would just stay on the loading screen and one load up. Um, I really don't talk about this. It made some reworks, but some things, some of the changes won't be implemented until next season. This is basically like just inform you what's going on. Browser Rails coming back. Don't have to worry about for UI changes. Trying to make not pleasant, but I mean, it looked better, but trying to make it look more to join and set up across the board, so everything looks similar. Uh, the rewards has been updated. You overall, you're gonna get more rewards throughout the season. At least higher percentage of awards. Crystals, some places the crystals going up. I think one of them is daily reward. I'm gonna show you event pass, price of event. This is for the pass, but not the automatic unlock. Will unlock everything. Here it is. Or change. Oh, gold's going up and boost. Is it? It's the main bulk of the. There's some. There are some changes that haven't been fully been implemented, but most of them have. Now there's 5 items, 5 hours per level. If you came on my video the other day, we'll see the item has went up. So they've been split in 2 items: damage from in-hand weapons and damage from ability. Um, if you're playing Yagara, her biggest weakness is a head hitbox. So like what you're going for every time. I some abilities can be damaging. Don't need this. So plating. Um, Didn't split. And certain champions, most likely you're going to be going for this over everything else because head hit by most champions who do direct damage or head, headshot damage. Um, do it with their primary weapon. This is going to be going. this. Uh, I, a few times you maybe you go this far, go with this far, but in reality, I can't really think of anybody who it wouldn't be better to just move out the area. Like Tire, this could be good for against Tire. Firebomb. Um, Guy. Stuff like that. People who do tick damage, this is better for. That's just damage, which is entire as well. This here's the thing. Uh, if you need this certain time, that's to run to cover or something. Even they even say here, your rifle and fire. It allows you to the split. Yes, you have to pick between fire or, and this will break down. This will come down to talent sheet. Mark, well then pick Mark, then you go for the like the you pick Burn Monster, Hunting Party. No, Hunting Party, you pick this. Pick Burn Monster or I remember the name launch. Resilience. Again, most champions still the same. Most champions you going to there's a few champions where you're gonna be going for this. Buck. Buck, Buck, on Sate, do it against Sin. So somebody else, Alice, because their ultimate are knockback and their his punches are knockback. So there's a few champions. There's more champions that I can think of, but yeah, think type B. If you can hear the music, I got it name in the back.
Tiberius.
Yeah, I thought vicious assault knockback. Bomb King's another one for knockback, but Bomb King you have to get both. So there's some people the change can benefit some champions, and also it hurt players, but it benefit people who do not have stuns but have a lot of knockback. Out of a benefit, but if they got stuns and knockback, it's kind of that's if they have stuns and knockback, you have to pick either or. So one benefit the other doesn't hurt them. But again, like Bomb King, if you go for acceleration, then you go for this one. You go for broad subject with the double pops. This one for I mean slow, but most likely if you go for acceleration, Pro subject is this. Also, this one I do not know. Is it come to his detonation? That a in-hand weapon or is that ability? That can be guessing the stick is in, or this doing the math. If people did the math, I did the math as well. This is not worth it really for the item. If the item is like below 300 to start off with, you don't really at minimum 275. By the way, you don't need items on meditate. I'm going to show you something funny. Um, it's basically old veteran, but bro, can't tell. This 0.5 every in half a second. That's 5, and second that's 10%, and it's double. It's double each level, so from 10, 20, 30. But it's additional, so it stacks onto your out of combat healing, which is 300 plus 4%. So it's at the end it's 300 plus 34. Uh, percent. I see this. This is the most dangerous item because it's a snowball. If your whole team have this and one get elimination on somebody, it will boost up everybody. All right, one get a kill and they did damage or healed or just supported them in any way, it will boost them up as well. This could be a danger. Uh, Increase the cars. Just give you three more slots. In the video yesterday, you saw that it was 3 extra slots that you can make new loadouts, which is nice. But again, some of the items are just not worth it. Oh, they bring. I like that. It just needed tweak. Like they tweak. Old school. Oh, gonna be math for like little power ups across the of a weapon that it's like a short 5 second array. It can be too strong, especially with the item. Balance items. It's basically what I just getting just telling you the total level, price at base level. This used to be kill the heal, but bloodbath. It's good for supports, but not really good for um, frontliners and stuff because if they're taking a damage, they're reduced by anti heal. Now they had killed the heal. The way they buff it or made it immune to anti healing, and that was just terribly wrong because can you can get somebody low and end up you can get somebody low, end up killing them. They end up killing you. They'll get 6,600. Then they end up killing another teammate in really quick succession. They get another 600, and now they have extra 1,200 health because they killed 2 people, and now they from nearly dead to nearly full health. 2 click, and it wasn't on just kills; it was on elimination, and that was the biggest problem. It was kill the heal, but it was work on elimination. If it worked on kill, fine. That would have been worked on elimination. But if you play on kills, a lot of people wouldn't get it because if you wait, so they are trying to balance where it benefit either you or your ally one way or another. Price is really high. Horde, it's just not. It's the price is low, but it's still not enough. It's reduced. Go. It could go down to 5 seconds for 15, but the amount you put into it, if this go about the same amount, so 100, then 450. Already spend 900 to get it. So it's 900 to get it. To get the same benefit, if you max this out, first off, if you were able to max it out in the first place, 900 every 5 seconds. Fifth, in every 5 seconds. So in a minute, you get 150. You get 300 in a minute. So if you're able to get this max out instantly, yes. But like by half of the match, you gonna be in the middle. It's gonna take you up to half of the match to get this to most cases. And if it's like a quick 4-0, you by the time you get this full, you won't be able to get the full benefit. So it have to be a long match and not worth it. You get in this a long match, or it's not gonna be worth it in a short match. No, it's gonna be worth it in a long match. It's not gonna be worth it in a short match. But you will have to have some indication from the get go. It's going to be a long match. There's no way for you to know it's just going to be a long match. How much medication costs? No. Frankincense. And look, I think this is the only one that's the new items that's so basically everything, all the new items not worth getting or because all below the death hand went down to this is below the set amount. Guardian went down. They they should keep. This is what I say. People say this is not broken. They kept this price. They kept this price the same. Right. Nimble price went up. They could have kept this. Boy, it's still good. That's the writing. Nimble went down. See, this is again. I kept saying this is an overrated item. Most overrated items. They went up. Like overrated item. Again, it's a benefit. It give you a benefit. Veteran when both for veteran. Yeah, another overrated item. The problem with veteran is else go for shielding, you get more overall. Go for no, if you go for damage reduction, you get more of. You go for the new shielding item, you get more overall. So either way, and then they reduce this as well. So Guardian went down by off. They kept Guardian price the same. Basically, keep both the price. Golden Crown go by 100. They made see that's another thing. They made the adjustment to the credits and then they give you 100 more. So it just basically changed which items you get. Please, just change which items you get. It didn't change. Uh, it didn't change the. It didn't change overall. You can get two. which two items you get, either or. Just made it so that's not working properly. Just made it so you exchange one for the other. It didn't stop it today. It's basically you get two items. Now you still get two items because they changed the price. But what they did is change the price and they gave you more. So the end result is the same. They could have kept some of the prices the same and just want to make it better. Stealth range has been increased by stealth targets because they removed illuminate. But doing this, same problem. It was barely picked because it was only useful for certain things. If what they could have done, they kept the illuminate aspect and just added a new benefit on it. They changed it. I mean, they could add a heal. Now here's the championship. Caspian. They reduced. See, here's the funny thing. A few seasons ago, or maybe around when he first came out, this was his original ammo count, but it was uneven, so they reduced. They increased it to 21. Then they reverted back to a recent season. They reduced this to one. Now they reverted back by half because it was from 3 to 1. Now it's going to 2. So now it's 20. So that's 10 shots. It's still 20 slashes. Now here's the problem. They made it slow. It's a long slow, but here's the problem. Uh, it's not really effective for back in the flame class. What they should have done instead of turning this to just stun, remove the stun, make this a root or same duration. The problem with the stun is he could combo and you had no counterplay. You can get resilient, but again, it was just he was just stun you and then you would just fall and then if he hit you with an ult, you had no counterplay. If they make this into a root, they'll shoot back. They lower the damage, fine. Make it into a root or this same duration. You can even do 1 minute or not 1 minute, 1 second. Do 1 second. You can do 1 second on a root of a stun. Uh, I don't know what tempo is, but Rogue's tempo. That's that's probably something. They reduce the damage and the duration on the ultimate. Good, because that is wow, 5 shots at this amount. You end up killing 2 or 3 people with his ultimate. If you do that, you just snowball. This fine. It costs 2. This is basically just balancing this out. Or bonus range. It is. Move her revealing herself, which is this jump is interesting. I've seen some interesting stuff. You can really get up some height. I'm gonna try this out, but yeah, you can get some height on this. And if you go the item that gives you more height, you can give you more height. I don't know if this max out height. All right. Okay, here's something else. Her dolls is affected by the illumination, so you can see her dolls from further away. Should be. Don't know if you do. This card, which is changed because they changed some of the stuff. This basically an overall buff for her. They're removing from here, but it added on the card. So now you don't need the talent to get the benefit of the card. con. Ultimate range make it the same as primary fire range. They made it a cone. It used to be a straight line, but now it's a cone or a cylinder. This is a it's like they gave it some they made it wider basically because sometimes if you do it and then you flick off they move you can't lose it. You can lose your target. Instead of a beam, so it's a straight line. It's a straight line like this. It was one. Now it's like this. On over here, he used it. He catch somebody. Used to be just this, and if they move outside before it fully go off, which would take about zero point 0.5 of a second, he would just lose it. Now it's this. Where he'll move out, and it can still catch them. Uh, it's kind of funny. Uh, when they made the change on the last patch, I'm like, 160 is too high. It should be 120, and guess what? It went down to one. Because 160 is too high. They double it. It used to be 680. It used to be 80, then it went to 160. Double. Then went down to 120. I'm like, yeah, just give it 50%, not double. Gave it piercing. Okay, they gave it piercing. There's no outside of deplorable stuff. There's no champion that can block piercing them. I still say give Yagara Hardy pierce the way to block piercing them. They changed some of this. They try to really balance. Problem is, can't really fully balance her. That was kind of some weapon shot. So yeah, and her health was 2,000. I think it was the one that climbed down. More was again. This is what I'm telling people. People like, oh, more is a really good car. I'm like, no, it's a terrible car. It's really bad. It's terrible for skin. So they had to really buff it. What they did is scale and they made it a solid rate. They made the ammo change. Now at max you only lose one ammo. Bad. It's still bad. It's understandable, but it's still bad. It used to be scale 8% and 8%, but you lose animals and per level. Now it's just a solid loss, but you gain ammo. So at max, it will be 5. You only lose 5 ammo, but you still just get crossable. Still bad. Okay. And I don't think this is one of the changes I don't think is fully. I know Rom is not. I don't get it. It's armor. It's count like armor should be a separate its own. Rom soul arm should have been its own separate class, but it counts health. It should not count as health. So make this not count as health, but it counts its own separate class of it. They even tell you it was affected by anti-heal. It should just count as its own separate thing. If it counts as its own separate thing, you can give other champions armors. 777. Back dump is back, baby. Again, here's what I keep saying. Do some. You can do something unique with 7. Give his automatic mode the longest range. It have a long range, but it has a minimum range where it does less damage. Give burst mode the middle range, but in further range and really close up, it does like one does better damage in like Automatic mode does better damage at long range, but medium to close range does less damage. And outside of max range, it just does no damage. uh, or it can reduce damage basically. It'll have the highest range, but it has like it does less damage up close. It does less damage far away. Just yeah. So you can't get close and use it. You can't get far away. Automatic move would be the opposite. It does. It's a middle range. It's middle range, but it does less damage up close, and it does basically little to no damage far away. But it will do less damage far away than automatic. Sorry, burst mode. And mag dump is like what it was. It does. I'll put this at 15 or 20. 25 is too far away. But for that 15, between 10 and 15, and then have it scale down up to 90, where it can do no damage. So they'll have some slight overlaps, but it'll be like 5-10 units. It won't be a major overlap. So you want to do it from far away, use automatic. It won't go past 150 range or anything. It's 150 to 75, and then 150. Okay, let's see. Let's just go based on what they have there. They'll go from 150 to 90, then from 90 to say 15, 90 to 10. This will work, and then from 15 to from well, let's say 15 would be the optimal range for Magnum, but you can still hit from a range. It just like the spray will be too wild. It should have like they should have a minimum and max. Change some of his cars, fine. Can you undo it? Now they changed this talent. They removed the penalty of it, which is good. I don't. I mean, I understand why they did put the penalty by removing one of the charges, but at the same time, it really just nerfed the talent too much. But they removed the cooldown. That's even make you feel better across the board. I know somebody who liked the charge rate, charge with the ultimate. It was just too slow. They reduced, spring loaded, spring loaded cooldown, but just gave him more. Rather have I'd rather have him flying across the stage than have him like on top of the stage with max ammo at full range and you can shoot down and you can barely do damage to him from on top of the stage. And Scott, they reduce her damage because of the anti heal. This might be too strong, but it's dealing damage with they basically fully charged and shoot it back. With the car, you can basically fully charge it, shoot it back, and it'll be fully charged in a short time. Then you could like siphon and shoot it back, siphon, shoot. Basically, like you give him 5 shots over and over and over. Because so once he shoot it back, if he land it, then he'll be able to like put up his power siphon again. What they could do, I mean, My idea was like if he have full power siphon, um give him a range slash attack. It won't combine damage, but it'll give him some range ability if he have full charge power siphon. But the more you use it, the lower the power siphon go down. Basically, once he get fully charged, he get a range slash attack. It'll be weaker than primary slash, but it will be ranged, and it'll slowly go down over time. But it'll also um, go down even more when he uses his primary attack. So it will slowly reduce while he uses the primary attack. Instead of it will be a shorter than a Calamity Blast, but it will basically I say make the same damage flash attack, but it'd be shorter than his Calamity Blast full range. So maybe 100, 100, maybe between 100 and 200 units, but it won't be like 400 units, but it's Calamity Blast. Yeah, that was my idea. If him axe just range attack, it'll be like the same damage as Calamity Blast, and it'll be a wide sweep, but it won't be. It'll also use up his Calamity Blast wide chart swinging. It's like 2, 3 swings, he'll lose a charge, and another 2 to 3 swing, he'll lose another charge, and another 2 swings and lose another charge, something like that. Then remove one of the marks. That's fine. Again, 2 marks on this plus change to um, illumination. That's understandable. Now this, all the hits does the same damage, same tick damage overall, but y'all gave her a higher buck. If they all did 100, they used to do different amounts, but if they all do 100, and then you get if they all do 100, basically if some of these if this did 200 with the tick, and now it does 300 plus the tick, that's 400. If this did 300, if this did uh, 300 with the tick, then that'll be similar. But if this did 200 with the tick, that this is a boost. If this did I don't know the tick rate. I don't know what each one of the tick was, but this I can look at. If this doing more overall, that's a problem. From what I can tell, it's doing more damage, but less over this impact. So you going from a tick damage to like this, just it was make sure it's like you basically remove tick damage for direct. That's it. Don't if this is going 100, it did 200 in total. If medium attack did 200 total, then just go up by 200. Go up to 200. Or if it did, okay, I'm trying to say that. If the total damage was 300 on medium attack with the tick damage from the medium attack, keep it like that. But move it from the tick damage that's doing the extra damage, so just her prime. So if the total damage for the medium attack was 300 with the tick damage, it would be 200 plus the tick damage. The total attack for the light attack was was uh 300. Okay, if the total attack with the light, I don't know how I say. Basically, it's 100 plus the tick. I don't know what the tick damage was for. of the total damage was just traded out the tick damage for the trade out the tick damage for the direct hit. Let's see. I did, oh, so it was light attack. Did two. Okay, it was all tick damage. Did I know that? Light attack did 320 over that. But it should be 220. The attack did attack. Basically, I don't know if the tick rate is the same. Doesn't like they change. Right? They keep the tick rate the same, just like this would do. Primary hit would do 20. Secondary hit was the tick down was 320. Yeah. Oh, oh, she got nerfed. 20. See, it's out of order. That's why I keep messing up. 3, no, 2, I says 300. Down by 20. 20 or 600. Or no, 700. So it's down by 30. Overall, less. She got nerfed. I thought she got buffed. No, this is a nerf. Oh, I thought she got buffed. No, that's a nerf. Willow. I think it's scary. I don't know how it would. They removed the and they added. They just automatic debuff. My idea was do this for Meldownable talent. They did it on here. I think hers again. I say only thing that should be able to counter our ultimate is another ultimate. Use your ultimate. Somebody use their ultimate to counter your ultimate. That's the only thing should be like they get countered by Cassie because their ultimate, you know, even though use Midnight, Cassie ultimate reveals. So that's a count. If same thing, if Maeve use her ultimate and Ying use her, it should clean Maeve ultimate out because it's an ultimate. But Koga Dash, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Koga Dash cleans everything. It should not clean ultimate. Straight up. His dash should not clean ultimate. It should just be, yeah. If he uses ultimate to, to counter somebody else's ultimate, yeah, it should clean it from him. His ultimate should counter other ultimates. And if he uses ultimate and while he's in a windup, Meldown will use his ultimate, he should be immune from CC during that time. Not before he uses it, but during that time. So this is understandable. Use her ultimate to counter the ultimate. Borders. I can get the back to playing the game or what. But yeah, that's how it should be. Ultimate should be countered by other ultimates. If I use Grove or Ultimate, it should cleanse off of me. I don't know if it should. Maybe, maybe this Ultimate is not stage Y. It's only for the area. So maybe it should give a slight for Grover. Maybe give a slight damage reduction. Maybe lower the overall hitting, but give it a damage reduction. Something like that. Instead of being like, I don't want. And another thing, I don't want support automate this late. Still loading. But yeah, let's talk about the change they want to make here. Orders. I couldn't get this to work because somewhere reason it was just doing what it's doing up here. It just kept loading. Would never. Now I want to show you something interesting. Going back to the game, it is still loading. So